Hey guys, Hartronics here, and this is a Pex Manifold made with these solid copper tubes that have all these different runs off of them, and then a ball valve fastened to the end of them. This is a 1/2-inch Pex here, and same thing on this side. One of these will be for hot, probably the one with less, and one will be for cold, this longer one here. All these ones that are stubbed off are not going to be used yet, probably be for like the downstairs bathroom here. Same for these ones over here. And then we have all of this Pex tube going up, and this is actually not all of it. This is only a couple of runs. I gotta get a couple more rolls, but you can see they go up there and then they branch off to wherever they need to go. That one's going to the hot for the sink in the upstairs bathroom. These two over here are coming down for laundry, and those are going off to the kitchen there. Same with that guy. It's a good idea as you're doing this to not just immediately hook everything up to leave yourself with extra slack, and to label all these things. So this one is a kitchen sink. This one here, washer, and same thing on the blue ones, though it might be hard to see, washer. So yeah, definitely recommend doing that. These are basically just held in place with these little fasteners that nail right into the joists. And I haven't done it all yet, but you can see on this one, there's a grommet there. I gotta get some better screws because the ones I have are a little too long. And that just protects the tube as it's going through the joist. You can see it on the other side there. Just provides it some protection from, wood points that are sticking out or anything like that. Definitely put those in. Here's a run that's going up to the fridge, the ice maker box, water box. And here's some more runs that are going over to the kitchen. This one here I'm probably going to have to put a right angle connector on, because when they roughed in the plumbing, the way it sits is it's so close to this joist here that if I tried to just run the tube straight up after coming out of this joist, it actually kinked. So this is like my temporary solution to just keep it in place. But I think I'm just going to end up putting a right angle connector right there and shooting it straight up through the floor. So that's the beginnings of water lines. I'll walk upstairs and show you where they pop out. Okay, here's the two for the kitchen sink. Just leave extra slack for now until everything is more finalized and I can chop them down. One for the ice maker box, which is actually already in here, and this has the Pex connector on the bottom. So I could actually just hook this one right up, and I might do that pretty soon. This room, not quite done yet. There's going to be another one coming up there, another one coming up there for the toilet, and then there's going to be two coming up here for hot and cold for the shower. So it's been pretty easy to work with Pex. This is my first experience working with it, if you couldn't tell, but it's been pretty simple. I'm so mad because the speaker in my camera just broke, but as long as the microphones are still good, then I don't really care. Okay, so just wanted to show you the progress on the Pex Manifold. All the hot runs are in, all the cold runs are in, except for well, this one's extra, I think, but this one up here is probably going to be a hose bib for outside. It's probably going to run up and then over somewhere, depending on where the electrical comes in. I'll probably work around that just to let the electrical have priority there. But these all go up here, and then we got hot on that side, cold on that side. You can see there's a fixture going up at a 90 up there, and all the other ones just go to where they need. Here's the fridge one, and then there is sink and dishwasher, and over here is the bathroom ones. So the shower up there, and I'll go upstairs in a second and show you that. But I also want to show you this lovely ERV, which stands for Energy Recovery Ventilator. This particular one is a Panasonic, and I think I have the instructions here. It is the FV-10VE, and then this is the C1 instead of just the 1. The difference is that the C1 is built to have a defrost cycle in it for really cold environments, and we do get below zero often here in the winter, so I wanted to make sure that I had the defrost cycle if we needed it. So you can see these are the two that go into the house. This is the fresh air supply that's going to come up right here into the living room, and then also one down here into the basement. This here is the stale air return. This is what gets exchanged with the outside air, and that's going to come around here and actually be in the bottom of the island. That's where the return is going to be for that, because we didn't want air blowing out from the island in case we were sitting at it. But this will suck just a little bit of air in through there. And also that's going to have a return as well for the basement. And then the two outdoor sides, and these are all 6-inch fittings, by the way. You can do 4 or 6 with this one, but this is a 6-inch that we're going to use. These two are going to go around this corner here, through the top of this, and they're going to hop over this beam and climb into this joist bay and that one, and go straight outside there. They have to be at least 3 feet apart from each other. So that's how we're gonna ventilate the house. And there's this thing called ASHRAE, which stipulates how much ventilation you have to have for the size of your house. And it's based on square footage, the number of bedrooms you have, and also how much your house actually leaks, you know, just through things like the box up here, which eventually this will be insulated and sealed more, but right now we're probably getting quite a bit of just air in through there. Even though it's, you know, a solid piece of wood, there's still crevices. I'll open this up real quick so you can see inside. Okay, so the front of this just opens right up, and this is all foamed on the inside. And what we have inside here, this is the big enthalpy core. This is something that would need to be vacuumed out every so often. And here we have a MERV 8 filter, and this is taking the fresh air from outside, filtering it before it goes through the core and then out to the house. This can be upgraded to a MERV 13 filter actually too, which I probably am going to do. There's 2 motors in here, 2 DC motors, and also a bunch of dials. Let me turn the camera around so you can see here. So these are all of your settings for your ASHRAE compliance. You have the number of minutes per hour that you're actually going to run the unit, and then you also have a CFM setting independently for the supply air and the exhaust air. So you could balance your house however you want, positive pressure, negative pressure, or neutral. And it goes like that. And then this just closes back up. So yeah, let me go upstairs now and show you the rest of the Pex. Okay, so just to show a little bit more of the Pex stuff, here's where some of the bathroom ones come up and actually mount to the wall. So those are all set for finalized fixtures. There's the toilet one, and here's the shower stack. And now this one's actually got copper in it just because it's easier to get these Delta fittings that just you know, you just solder right into them. And this is, you can see the one that we got here, the multi-choice, and that comes up here to the shower. And that's pretty much all I have for you for plumbing and some HVAC stuff starting. So as always, thank you for watching. See ya.